I'm Tara.
And I'm Shalvi.
Welcome to A Perfect World.
In this episode, we'll take a look at transport, how we get around, and what it takes to travel while keeping our carbon emissions low.
Carbon footprints, carbon taxes, carbon offsetting. We're all familiar with carbon and the idea that everything we do every day contributes in some way to CO2 levels.
We'll also talk about how practical low carbon travel is and whether the alternatives make sense in a city like Sydney.
In our city, it seems that we need to have our own car to get around. How do you get around, Shalvi?
I actually take public transport a lot in the city.
Yeah, I do as well. Do you by any chance own a vehicle?
No, I don't have a car or anything.
I do own a vehicle. And I've also taken share bikes as well.
Oh, nice.
Yes. How did you get here today?
I actually took the bus to get here. It took me an hour and a half to get here.
Ooh, yeah, that's a long time. I took the car and it was just 30 to 40 minutes.
That's painful to hear.
Our studio is located in Parramatta, a busy business centre which presents a few options for us to get around. Driving, buses or the bike paths. We wanted to see which option is best, so we raced from Parramatta City to our TV studio by bike, bus and car.
Let's see who won.
We're in Parramatta, a bustling CBD located in Western Sydney. We're here to watch 3 contestants compete in the APW Carbon Race. They'll be heading from Western Sydney University's Parramatta City campus, which is located in the heart of Parramatta, to the South Campus, which is located some 3.5 kilometres away on Victoria Road in Parramatta's northeast. Let's meet our contestants and their modes of transport. First up, we have Tara, who will be racing in the car. Shalvi will take the free shuttle bus offered by the university. And on the bike, we have Danny. Tara's booked her Uber. Shalvi is waiting for the shuttle and Danny is ready to ride. Ready, set, go. Danny is the first to leave. He'll be taking a different route down the bike paths along the scenic Parramatta Riverside. Tara's Uber is here. She's a little behind Danny, but if the traffic's good, she might be in with a chance. Shalvi, she's still waiting for the shuttle. Danny looks like he's maintaining his lead. He's just about to leave the roads and get to the bike path along the river that will take him all the way to the campus. The shuttle has arrived. Shelby's back in the running, although at this point it'd be surprising if she beats anyone. We are back in the car with Tara. Traffic looks light. She's about to hit Victoria Road. With about 2 kilometres left in her race, it's possible that she might just beat Danny to the finish line. Let's see where our contestants are at. As you can see, Danny is closest by distance, almost halfway on his race route to campus. Tara seems like she's at a close second on Victoria Road. I think it's becoming more likely that she'll take the win from Danny. Shalvi's shuttle has only just got onto George Street. With almost 3 kilometres left on her journey, she's definitely coming in third. We're back with the onboard camera in Tara's Uber. She's making great time. At this rate, a win for Tara is looking certain. Shalvi looks to be having a comfortable ride on the shuttle, still technically in the race, but she's got no chance now. We're back with Tara, and she's just turned onto the campus. There's almost no doubt that she'll reach the finish line first. Danny is a very close second. He's hit the campus now, but has to ride through to the EA building and the finish line. Unfortunately, today wasn't his day for a win. And here's Tara pulling up in the car. she's getting out. She's the first of our 3 racers to reach the finish line. It looks like the shuttle has reached the drop-off point at building EA. Shalvi's come in a solid last. Let's take a look at our race time. As you can see, even though she had further to travel, Tara was quicker in the car. Danny kept a great pace, but despite that, wasn't able to get to EA before Tara. Shalvi, even without the weight factored in, came in a few minutes after the others. Now let's take a look at their carbon footprints, as this isn't just about who got there quicker. Danny and his bike had the least output for the race, which is no surprise. Shalvi coming in a surprising second, with the bus putting out about 0.33 kilograms of carbon for her ride. Tara's come in last, with her car putting out about 1 kilogram of carbon into the atmosphere over the distance of the race. And that's it for the APW Carbon Race. Back to the guys in the studio.
Well guys, I humbly accept my award. Oh, there is no award? Well, I'm still the winner.
So how did you feel getting there by car?
I found it was quick and easy, but it's a given because I'm using a car and there was very, very little traffic. How did you guys go?
I think mine with the bike was actually really good. We just went through the with the bike path, and like honestly, there was no traffic, not a lot of people walking around either. So it just made the ride like super smooth, super simple, and at the same time, I got to exercise a lot, which
nice.
Honestly, my legs thank me a lot for that later on. Yeah.
I can also imagine that you got a bit of nature too, you know, feeling the
100%,
wind,
yes.
seeing all the environment around you. How did you go, Shalvi?
Well, that was a big delay. It caused me a lot of like, it was a big hassle.
Yeah.
Obviously I didn't win, like I got there like not on time.
Yeah.
But I feel like despite losing the race, I would still go for the shuttle bus and not the car, because the shuttle bus contributes less CO2 into the environment than the car. 3 times less, which is a lot of carbon dioxide, right? So despite not winning and despite like getting to my destination a bit later than expected, I think I'd still go on the shuttle bus just because of that reason, that environmental friendliness.
It seems that cars have a pretty heavy impact, but we are at the start of an electric revolution. We're obviously all aware that Tesla is on the rise and they're making a big impact on the automotive industry.
It's not just Tesla either. Every major manufacturer is getting on the bandwagon now.
Yeah.
Ford, Kia, BMW, they've all got electric cars now.
The big corporations too are starting to shift to renewable energy. West Farmers just sold the last of its thermal coal assets and recently invested close to $1 billion in the lithium market due to the rising worldwide use of electric vehicles.
I guess in a perfect world, we'd switch to renewables and end our reliance on fossil fuels. Will everyone though? Developing nations still heavily rely on fossil fuels for transport and energy.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. It appears that we're getting some sort of breaking news. It's from a dystopian future where the world is apparently struggling with massive depleted fossil fuels. Let's go to news clone number 43 with some breaking news.
It appears the fossil fuel crisis might finally be near an end. And it isn't because we're switching to renewable energy sources such as solar, hydro, or wind. Jurassic Farm has announced that their scientific research teams have nearly perfected the refossilization methods that turn their resurrected dinosaurs into fossil fuels. This new method involves the use of what amounts to an extremely large hydraulic press. The dead dinosaurs are loaded into the football field-sized vat, boiled down to Jurassic sludge, which is compressed and processed into what scientists call wrapped oil. So far, only a few hundred barrels have been made, and the prices are high. Tyranno fuel is expected to drop in price as the manufacturing process is refined. As a result of the burgeoning fuel business, Jurassic Farm is stepping up their breeding programs, leading to some fear of a repeat of the great dinosaur breakout of 2075. Representatives of the company assure us that they have spared no expense when upgrading their facilities. This has been the latest on the fuel crisis updates. Back to the studio.
I guess we should probably try a bit harder to move away from fossil fuels.
Yeah, it was a pretty weird future.
Those poor dinosaurs.
For sure. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next episode of A Perfect World, where we'll take a look at the impact of plastic waste and what we can do to stop it.
Please save those dinosaurs.
Yeah, don't be fools. Stay away from fossil fuel.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye.